Hello YouTubers, or folks out there. Today I'm just assemble a small welding center for myself. The cabinet on wheels has been with me for some time with a copier on top of it. Just hasn't hesitated to throw this away, and then just in the corner of storage for God knows 15 years, 10 years. And then I suddenly realized this thing is perfect to make myself a mobile, or at least on wheel, welding center. So in my shop, after welding, I can just, tuck it away, and instead of individually dragging the cables, and it just makes more sense. This is one. This is my called Tig 65S, which is a lift Tig, only DC though, no IC. I use the arcs. I use the arcs for regular welding. It's doing much better job than a bus box. So this one has a Tig and a DC or DC reverse, but it's not going to weld aluminum that well. But you can weld steel, stainless steel, and other alloys. There's a gas outlet and a pedal control. So this is good enough for just regular backyard repair jobs. This is one of my basic Mig Welder. Mig Welder, I've been using it for flux and regular wire, but so far I'm going to make it into a aluminum spoon welder. If you see these things, this is I converted. This side it's a spoon gun. This side it's a regular Mig welder. So the gas actually is going through there into the cable for the regular ones. But I'm making a T in the back to feed gas to the spoon gun. So I will have a spoon gun aluminum Mig welder. So those are actually double through, so they through all the controls and the current driving the motor. In the middle it's 0, means they cut out both. If I throw on this side using regular Mig, if I throw on this side, it's my spoon gun Mig. So this machine I'm pretty happy. It's only at 130. So see, this is where the modification I have. So when that spoon gun come along, they'll put power cable through this. All the controls and the motors would plug into this. And then the spoon gun has a control of motor wiring feeding, but doesn't have an air valve. This one has an air valve. So I have to make a shut off there to divert the argon or carbon dioxide into my spoon gun. If I welding aluminum, pure argon is required. So this one, it's a good conversion. So I can MIG whatever, because they're volume welding. You need MIG. Here we go. This one is my new addition. It's actually a better quality, more expensive, of course. There's much more money for this. With $250. This one's $250 PE. It's AC/DC Tig Welder, and they got a bunch of functions. Basically, I just want to AC balancing to weld casting aluminum, which is the top welding skills to command. So this little cabinet is where my highlight today. I'm going to use it. I'm going to put a little fender around to make sure they don't randomly fall off. And then the bottom part, I can use it for storage. I can store lots of stuff. And then for the welding rod, see the welding rod? I can make a couple of holders here, just making a couple of PVC cup on the bottom, and make a couple of ring here. I can put 2 or 3 different sizes of feeders to feed the rod, which is for the Tig. It's mostly for Tig rods. and then all the bracing rod is inside this mini storage. And then that is my plan. Hopefully it will work out. Only thing you ask, where's your gas tank? The gas tank is so bulky. I'm going to put it in somewhere in the corner, just leading hoses out. That will make life much easier. So this is my plan, and this machine I've been used quite a bit for last year. I'm really happy about it. It's only $100 for TIG welding, and also arc. I can reverse the polarity. So some rods loves reverse polarity. They make beautiful welds. Okay. This one is so far I use lots of flux core, and then it's easy to use, but flux core is kind of a little lousy than a regular carbon dioxide steel mag. And I'm really happy I'm going to use this for my aluminum welding, so I can build some outboard part or a bracket. So this one will do a fine job, which is AC/DC TIG. That's everyone wanted. So this is where a beauty. I'm going to use those 3 machines based on the job, and then so this one will push around. You can see you can push this thing around because they're on wheels. Once I found a little corner somewhere, I can tuck it away in my tiny little shop, which is no comparison to those people's giant shop. This is the back side. So, and then I'm going to make something which is all the cables will be hung neatly instead of hook onto anything in between. So I'm going to do something about those cables, of course hoses, whatever. So this thing will be with a fender like a 2 inches high angle iron, and just rivet it on there. So make sure those guys stays in there. Or if it works really well, I will literally rivet those things down to this little card. So in case there's a big earthquake, so the things will not fall off and then crash themselves. Here we go, folks. Thank you for your time to share with me, and then I'm going to do quite a bit of a repair before I have to turn it away. I don't have a means to do a casting iron AC balancing. Now I do. So I'm going to take lots more jobs coming in. There's lots of requests, but I just have to tell them I can't do it, I can't do it. But now, once I refine my skill, I can do regular steel arc, MIG steel, and inverter steel, and AC/DC, aluminum, and alloy. Also have a bus box out there. So that's where you do some tack along, just put something together. I've been using that bus box for 25, 30 years. So I'm not a terrible welder, but those are the little budget fine machine I've been dreamed of having them. The good news is that you can have them for very little money now. Okay, they deliver right to your door. I love this. So appreciate, folks. I will do some welding. Next couple of videos I will do some welding demonstrations, and the learning curve should be speed up pretty quickly. And then wish everyone the best. Happy New Year. And the spring comes. Get your boat ready, get your quads ready, get your Ski-Doo ready, and then just having some good time, and then just forget about the stupid COVID, which is forcing everyone to stay home. So I'm going to fix up my boat, and I got some jobs to be done. So I'm going to spend more time camping and fishing this year than the bloody last 2 years. Okay? Appreciate. Have a very nice day today. Thank you.